This girl was simply looking for a job when she unexpectedly stumbled upon a recruitment drive for hitmen. She had intended to make a quick getaway, but to her surprise, the hitmen told her that not only did they offer weekends off, but their pay was also dozens of times higher than at other companies. Upon hearing this, Lisa accepted without a moment's hesitation. However, to be qualified for the job, she had to pass an assessment. On her first day, her task was to take out a target with a sniper rifle. The boss had assumed she wouldn't have the nerve to do it, but when Lisa saw that the target was her former boss, she was instantly transformed. Having suffered prolonged depression at the hands of her former boss, Lisa unconsciously pulled the trigger and successfully killed him. The boss suddenly realized that Lisa was no ordinary person. He even felt she was a natural-born assassin, so he immediately processed her employment paperwork and even organized a lively welcome party in her honor. Meanwhile, Lisa discovered that the feeling of having a drink after a kill was surprisingly exhilarating. But by the next day, Lisa was having second thoughts. After all, this was the job of an assassin, which was completely at odds with her gentle nature. Just as she was about to speak to the boss about resigning, he began praising her as a genius assassin. This was the first time Lisa had ever been praised at work. She scratched her head, feeling a little embarrassed. It actually felt rather nice to be praised, so she decided to give it a go for a while. Lisa was soon assigned her first job. She had been a bit hesitant at first, but upon hearing that the target was a con artist who frequently toyed with women's emotions, Lisa's interest was instantly piqued. However, upon arriving at the scene, she felt a bit daunted. After all, she hadn't witnessed the target's misdeeds with her own eyes, so pulling the trigger like this was bound to leave her with a sense of guilt. And the boss seemed to have anticipated this. He had secretly arranged for another hitman to supervise. If Lisa could successfully complete her first job, it would mean she'd officially joined the trade. If not, Jack would be sent to dispose of them both. As Lisa passed the target by, she ultimately couldn't bring herself to do it. But just as the hitman was about to deliver the finishing blow, the target remarked that Lisa was rather ugly. Those words instantly cut deep into Lisa's heart. She instantly switched into killer mode. Drawing on the stealth she'd honed over years of being an invisible presence in the workplace, she quietly followed the man and injected him with a drug that caused cardiac arrest. As the man tumbled down the stairs, Lisa instantly went into stealth mode. Not even Jack, who had come to finish him off, could detect Lisa's presence. The mission was successfully completed. She even blended into the crowd to watch the scene of the death for a while. Having clocked off early on her very first day, Lisa was over the moon, so she decided to stick with the job. After all, finding a job that made her happy was no mean feat. But to her surprise, that very evening she received a call out for overtime. Jack was to join her in raiding an underground casino. As soon as they entered the casino, Jack tossed Lisa out. After a hail of gunfire, Jack quickly cleared out everyone in the casino. At the same time, Jack was utterly astonished. Despite the intense fighting, he hadn't noticed Lisa's presence at all.